Josh, can you guys run down and tell me a little bit about your character and the lines that you pilot?
Yeah, so my character is Lance. He's kind of the wannabe ladies man of the show. You know, he's always kind of trying to talk to the really good-looking alien girls and the other, pretty much any female, any girl that has legs at all. You know.
If they're breathing, they're available.
If they're breathing, they're available. Lance is that. You know, yeah, that's his whole thing. Lance is kind of an egomaniac to an extent. He thinks he's really, really awesome because he is really awesome. Yeah, and so he definitely has to learn how to work better in a team setting with everybody going forward and kind of figure out his place and everything, and he kind of clashes with Keith, obviously, a lot. Keith is played by the awesome Stephen Ewan from The Walking Dead, if you guys like that show. He's awesome, so yeah. So that's a little bit of Lance, and Lance pilots the Blue Lion, which I guess is the kind lion? Which is why it accepts kind of a jerky guy like Lance. Yeah, he's kind of kind lion, yeah.
Well, I play Pidge, and Pidge he's a little bit younger, and he's got this really interesting thing where he's kind of snuck in to find his family. So he's got this whole ulterior motives and everything. He wants to be doing this to find his missing family, and then he gets kind of thrown into everything. He's really, really into everything technology. Like, if it's human, it's hard. If it's technology, he loves it. And so, you know, I can understand that. But the Green Lion is all about intelligence and bravery, and so I think that's why Pidge connected, is the technology.
And just to add to that, Pidge's family was on the mission with Shiro. Gone for a year. Shiro comes back without Pidge's family. Pidge is on the search for a family.
All right, so I play Shiro. And Shiro is the team leader.
I have a quick question. Yes. Did you do your hair on purpose because of the haircut? I just noticed that.
Would it be really sad and pathetic if I said yes?
No, it'd be awesome.
I actually thought you were going to go even farther. I thought you were going to dye the front.
I was thinking about doing it, and then it just never materialized. I was going to do it. But yeah, so like Joaquin was saying, Shiro was captured while he was on a mission, and so he's been gone for like a year. He comes back with this robot arm, and he's got a lot of information in his head on how to fight the Galra, but the only thing is that there are a lot of gaps in his memory. He doesn't really remember a lot, and so you know there's a lot of weird flashbacks that he has. He's not really quite sure what is happening, but he was the best pilot at the garrison. Everybody looks up to him. He's the guy that can basically wrangle all of these guys' personalities and get them to focus so that they can actually work as a team and form Voltron. And Shiro pilots the Black Lion. He is the head. He's the decisive head of Voltron, and the Black Lion needs a pilot who is a born leader, somebody that everybody is just going to follow without question. And the cool thing about the Black Lion is that he can only be freed when the other 4 lions are found.
And just to add to that, Shiro was actually our Sven character from Voltron. What we did is we went back to the original Go Lion, and we just kind of pulled his name from there because we couldn't really justify having a Swedish guy. We tried to, you know, get some diversity on the team.
Although Josh does a mean Swede.
For sure.
So my name's Tyler Levine, and I play Shiro in the show. The de facto leader of Voltron. There's been some minor discrepancies, some squabbles amongst the cast. Who is the real leader of Voltron? But I believe you can't walk without a leg. I'm sorry. So who needs a head? Yeah, I play Hunk. That big, lovable hunk of burning love over there. My character is a very reluctant pilot, I would say. He's a mechanical whiz, cannot physically handle flying. So if you're squeamish and you don't like watching cartoons vomit, I suggest you don't watch the first 5 episodes. I do a lot of that. In things and outside of things and on things. And, but no, he's sort of the I would say the mechanical sort of whiz of the group who I guess really is Lance's buddy right from the beginning, kind of goes wherever Lance goes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
pretty much know this.
they're tight, we're homeboys, we're intergalactic homies. And kind of goes along for the ride with these guys and uses his mechanical know-how along the way, again, intermittently in between vomiting sessions, and is routinely scared out of his wits, but goes along with this because I think he believes that there's a bigger purpose, and once they start to figure out their roles within the Voltron, he really starts to, no pun intended, find his footing, and starts to believe in himself a lot more, get a lot more confidence, and the Yellow Lion's sort of main trait is this sort of armor, this physical, he's a bit of a brute, right? He can withstand a lot of punishment and beating, can dole out a beating, and I think that's sort of what Hunk is realizing that he's good for too. So that's my character.
So technically, you need 5 paladins. So where's Keith? We've got a little surprise for you guys.
Hey Wondercon, I'm very sorry and sad that I can't be joining the cast and crew to show you guys a little bit of Voltron, Legendary Defender. I'm very excited for you guys to see this show. We've been working so hard on it, and Joaquin and Lauren have created something so amazing and so great that revisits something that I really loved in my childhood. I have the honor of playing Keith, who gets to pilot the Red Lion. And I'm really excited for you guys to see how his journey unfolds. I know you guys get to see just a small sneak peek of Legendary Defender, but I will assure you that what's ahead in Season 1 is going to be awesome. So enjoy, and thank you so much for your support.
They meet their lines. So just to set it up a little bit for you here, shortly after Shiro comes to, our 5 pilots kind of go off to figure out what this quote-unquote Voltron noise is that they've discovered, and that leads us into how they discover their lions. So let's roll that clip.